adaptation suit on in the winter when it's cold to kind of like exercise and stuff. There was really nothing in it.
Okay.
Was there a carpet?
Oh no, it's hardwood.
So here's what
Or
I
no,
think.
tile. It'd be like a tile.
There's a coal chute.
Yeah, you guys noticed that when you were in the basement. There's a big pile of coal near the furnace.
So they just
This
dumped
was like
it in
storage. This was like this had tools and stuff, like handyman tools and crap, and then that was Reagan's lab there.
here. So the coal chute, is that locked?
You don't know. You didn't really get a good look at it. He just showed you the room.
Well, from the outside, it's in the back.
You didn't see it from the outside. You only saw
No,
it from
it's in the
inside.
back on the outside.
You would guess, yeah. There was a pile of coal, and up on the back wall, you saw a big, like, a sheet where the coal man could just come and just dump coal in there for them to use.
Well, that would be, if we wanted to go in unseen, that would be the only entrance, unless there was like some kind of secret entrance from the woodshed or something. But otherwise we'll need to go in from the front. And should we like try and like,
Have you considered applying for a job there?
I'm a librarian. I mean, I guess I could.
Well, short of that, I think our best plan is tell me everything you know. Tell me what you want to find out, and you know what I can do, and then check me in and come visit me in a week.
You could also check yourself in, too.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't
Yeah,
have any
check
connection
in.
with these other people that have been
Well,
there.
that's
Yeah,
what I was
it's-
suggesting, but you wanted to do it first day.
No, I said not first day.
Oh, that's what
Well,
I thought you
said first day,
Yeah,
too.
that's what I thought.
I said
I
if we were
misunderstood
able to
that
do
too.
it first day, there's no reason to check someone
Oh,
out. Just like
okay.
rate it.
Oh, I thought you were saying. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the Keith. He'd be perfect for this, for like
Yeah.
breaking in. And I don't know if Hutz had any decent skills in criminal stuff, but I know
Hutz
he
had
criminal
disguise and fast
connections.
talk.
Okay,
He did done pretty well,
so he might have, yeah.
and I think he could pickpocket too,
Okay,
or at
Yeah,
least
we
like have
needed him.
conceal.
so
All
This
right.
was the
For
place
Telly,
where-
the criminal, a
pickpocket.
lot of the entire criminal contingent of your group has kind of like disappeared or died.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why
actually
I'm just like,
disappeared.
whatever. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
We need a new criminal.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hold still, Bo. Oh no! Let's go find a criminal to be our friend.
well, one night. Well, I don't think you'd ever go in the basement for any reason, as
Who?
a checked-in person. You know.
Yeah, probably not. He probably would either he'd be in the cell, he might be on the grounds. Although in the winter, probably your guest would be upstairs in that like empty room. That would probably be about it as somebody who's checked in.
So, like, would we come visit you and then leave, or like have a distraction then? Is that what you're saying? Do it then?
If you need a distraction.
Well,
In a week, I
There's-
can tell you everything I've found out, everything I've been able to do, and you can just work out a plan right there.
we need to find out what is in
The lab.
the lab and in Fragan's rooms, because the doctors, even the doctor's own quarters have like bars on the windows. It doesn't look like anyone can get in or out. But they say you can. And I mean we have, but and I think we need to find out if like the coal chute is a weak point that we can get in and out of.
And if you're sending him in there to scout around, he will be pretty limited as to where he can get to. Most
I know.
probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what you can find out because these are the places we need to have checked out. But if you can find out where they keep the keys for the rooms, or somehow get a hold of them, that'd be great. Anyone else want to talk?
Do it.
Contribute.
Well,
Just
no,
tell me what you
that's a
plan
good
on doing.
idea. Stick him in there. Come back in a week. Check on it.
Interesting.
What?
A week. Good luck. We'll see you in a week.
Well, I was
Let's go
thinking,
party.
Yeah, this is self-check-in in an asylum. It'll just be relaxing.
You can always check yourself out.
how about
Do the
5 days or something?
Cells have windows.
5 days is
They
fine.
do with bars on them.
You saw some of the cells did. There's a couple that don't.
The sides,
like,
the high security ones.
This one has an interior cell. It didn't have any windows. I think all the rest of them did. C5 was, I think, like the hydrotherapy. Yeah, C5 was hydrotherapy. It didn't have a window, but almost everything else in the place has windows. And these interior rooms were like orderlies, attendant stations and stuff.
Stick them in water.
C3. Oh yeah, okay. You didn't really see C2 or C3. You were told those were attendance rooms where they could, rest or sleep or whatever. And then the high security rooms did not have any outside windows. They were completely padded, like floors, ceilings, walls, everything.
Well, I guess we can come in 4 or 5 days to visit you, see if you found anything, and then derive a plan from that, and then either come back or do something then. And we'll figure it out once you've figured out anything, or heard anything, or found out where they keep the keys, or happen to have, I mean, you'll be a patient, so I don't think they'll let you roam freely, but just in case you,
Yeah, you don't.
Exactly. Just in case, if you happen to, those two, like Fragan's quarters or
If you happen to get in Frank's quarter,
Search everything.
Take it all.
What were you gonna say?
When they raided the squatters camp, did they find any moonshine?
No, it said they didn't find any moonshiner stills.
Okay.
And they call it a raid in the newspaper. It looks more like they got a warrant to search the place.
Yeah, a couple people to search.
So, no.
Yeah, I was about to say,
There
probably
was
a bunch
dozen-
actually,
there were a
since
dozen
they said there was
officers that-
gunshots.
Yeah. Heavily armed is how the newspaper article puts it. So, you're going to commit yourself? Are you going to take the train up this day, Monday? Are you going to wait? What's the plan?
I just thought of another idea. We could also.
You can keep talking too. Sorry.
I want to get a fake ID.
And if that doesn't work out, we could just, apparently, like we've been doing, just shoot off a couple of guns and then leave, and then people will come in and search the place.
it's out in the country.
No,
Isn't
it's on the edge of town.
It was
Yeah. Seems to work pretty well.
Well, if worst comes to worst, nothing works on this plan. I guess we can resort to that.
Well, keep in mind also the police in Greenwood have been wanting to shut down the squatter camp.
Yeah.
So he probably used it as an excuse to try to get out there and find them doing illegal shit so that they
Yeah.
could arrest everybody.
But he was
according to
curious about
newspaper
this guy,
articles,
too.
It didn't happen. They
Yeah,
didn't.
it didn't work
There was
out.
only one arrest that was made, and even that guy was just kind of a person of suspicion who they're holding until they see if the grand jury has enough evidence to indict him. So that could work, and maybe not. And yeah, he has suspicions of fragrance too, so maybe shooting guns off and getting the cops out there might be a good idea. That's another possibility. That's another possible way to go.
What if we just had somebody like pretend to be like an asylum inspector or something?
They
You
talked
have to have
about that, but
credentials.
they'd have to have some pretty decent credentials.
Yeah.
And according to what the police told
Yeah,
you, the
this
State
guy's
Board
a-
of Health has actually looked into the deaths and has found nothing suspicious in the recent deaths either. So that's kind of already been covered. Do you want your
Real
fake
people.
ID before or after you go in?
I want to check myself in with the fake ID.
Okay, because then that's going to be there'll be a delay in actually getting in, because that'll take some time to get hold of. You might want to talk to him about
well,
a
I
fake
tried
ID because
to.
he might know
Because
something.
I wanted to
Yeah.
get a fake ID.
Which you do know,
Yeah.
because you talked about him before.
Yeah,
You
I
got a
thought
friend.
I got her one.
Did we get me one?
No.
Right? No?
No,
Okay.
you talked about it, and you dropped her a name of Murray Stein, who is a Jewish forger that you know, who you might be able to basically strong arm into making some fake IDs and stuff as a cop.
Cool.
And it was discussed, but it was never actually acted upon. At least not yet.
Okay.
I want like at least two.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't want
that's
you
a
to
good
damage
idea.
I want at least two fake IDs. One for this and one for after.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys can go that route too. You can go contact Murray Stein and.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are all three gonna go together?
Put the
And-
pressure on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, I'll
this will
take
still
you.
be Monday then that you go. Same day that you talked about it in the restaurant.
Sure.
Okay.
No reason not to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
You find Murray. He lives in kind of a lousy part of town. He has a tiny little apartment. You know where it is because all you have to do is check the records downtown at the police office and head on over there. Knock, knock, knock. He opens the door. Yes, can I help? He closes just to push the door closed.
Foot in the way.
Okay, you got your foot in the door. It's like,
Hey, Stein.
Hey, I'm clean. You know that I've done nothing. I've gotten a job and everything.
Well, we actually.
Are you just walking into his apartment? Yeah, okay. He just walks in.
Well, actually, I've got some people that want you to do, that other thing.
That other thing.
No, you're just trying to get me arrested again, Bridges. Officer Bridges, sir.
Well, not today. Today's special.
Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't do any of that anymore. None of it. Ever. Never, ever, ever. I'll make you spot hidden.
Everybody?
Anybody who wants to. How about that?
1%.
Good God.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey, I've been making 90s all day.
there's a drafting table over there, and all of his forgery equipment is just sitting right there.
Nice.
He's trying to back up to like block it. Did you make it?
Yeah.
Did you spot this drafting table with a lot of inks and different pens and different papers? It's very nicely set up. Did you make yours? Okay. So you don't know what exactly that means, Bo, but you can take your character can take a guess. And he's trying to kind of block your view of that. I got a nice job in the factory. I work 10 hours a day. I work 6 days a week.
Does it involve that?
That's hobbies. I'm doing hobbies now to keep, so that I won't be tempted, like the psychiatrist said, that I need a hobby so that I can actually...
What's your hobby?
Can I persuade him?
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
Can I
That sounds
persuade
pretty
him?
useful for us.
Can I
Yeah.
persuade him that we're not going to arrest him?
You could try, but how are you going to persuade him? What do you want to say to him? Just basically, generally.
Basically like, honey, look, do I look like a police officer? I'm not working with them. It's just I've had my life put at risk, and we can't. People know my name, and we need a safe ID for me, and
Okay,
and
make a roll.
the papers and stuff.
It's not too bad.
Yay, 13 out of 65.
Ooh, check it if it's not checked already.
Okay.
Well, I could possibly help you out, but if the police aren't going to bust me for it, but materials can be kind of expensive. You just give him a deadpan look. Kind of expensive. It can be materials.
Well, yeah, and you can get arrested for it.
But I'm not breaking the law. I haven't broken the law, Officer Bridges. But I will be I'm assuming you guys close the door behind you. But I will be if I give fake documents to this pretty lady here. You're a very pretty lady. No offense.
You won't get caught if it's discounted today.
Discounting. He seems real nervous and he's sweating. He's been sweating since he came in the apartment. He's all like, it's like freaking
Just
65 degrees in here.
Theoretically, how much would the materials cost per ID?
Well, at a discount, at a policeman's discount. How many IDs do you need?
I just asked how many per ID.
Yeah, well, how many do you need? Do you need more than one for yourself?
Yeah, 2.
You need 2.
Yeah.
You need 2 separate brand new IDs.
Yeah, it's not like you're creating.
Well, okay, no, but it's got to look right, and it takes a lot of time to create. I learned before I rehabilitated myself to.
Just how much per ID?
Well, I don't think that $50 each, and that's what the discount is asking too much, and so that would be $100.
Why are you so twitchy?
He just looked at why am I what?
I said, why are you so twitchy?
Because there's a police officer here asking me to break the law, and I feel like this is kind of a setup. I could be
His
mistaken.
world has widened.
Well, no, I just start leaving and say,
just
I don't know what you're doing, and just leave.
Okay. And the cop walks out. Are you gonna go wait in the hall or something, or are you gonna go home? Or just gonna wait
Did
outside?
we drive here?
Probably Polochev drove you because
Yeah.
she's got a car.
That's true. How far away am I from
Good lord.
stuff?
Freaking
Because
Skype is
these
just
did
blowing up. This one person keeps Skyping me. She's probably going to bed soon.
Europe.
Yeah, England. It's not too far. You could walk to a bus or something if you want to actually leave, or you can wait outside, or you can wait in the hall, or you can go wait in the car. It's
Yeah,
cold
I'll just go
outside.
hang out.
Okay.
How long would these
What's that
take?
mean?
Oh,
You
like
went
in the
outside?
lobby area, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, there's a dumpy little lobby. The guys behind it's almost like a teller booth with like bars. So
Nice.
there's room to. You could actually get your hand around his neck if you had to. But he's just watching you.
Try to strangle him for no reason. No.
How long would it take to make one?
What do you need? What all do you need? You need driver's license? You need
Just a driver's
just
license.
a driver's license because
For one.
probably a day, 24 hours maybe.
Okay. Do his first.
Wait, he's got some too.
He needs two.
So you each need 2.
Yes.
So you need 4.
You were very good at math.
So I'll need to see the money first. The $200.
I can show you the money.
No, well, yeah. Show me the money, and I'll need a little up front.
Half first.
Half.
Okay, half.
Why don't we give him half for the first one? Once he makes it, pay him for that one. And then we know we can trust him on the rest. And he knows we're good for it.
Okay, so $25
Right now.
right now, and then there's going to be another $175 coming once all 4 are done. Okay, fair enough. And you're not going to tell Bridges. You're not going to. This
Yeah.
is so like I'm going to end up in jail.
None of us were ever here. We don't know who you are, man.
Okay. When are you coming back for it? You can come back tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Because it's early afternoon now.
Okay.
Late morning, come back late, and I'll need the 25 then. You point to him.
You're making his first because we need to check him in. Then I can wait for mine later.
Well, I know, but
It's
she
your
pointed
ID.
to you.
Do you want to pay him?
Do you?
Do you not have any
I don't want
money?
to get involved in any kind of family
I need to
squabble.
pay for the repairs and the bullet hole in my ship. So
Yeah, save your fucking.
You're damned alive.
Yeah.
I had that guy. Do you want my help or not?
This goes beyond my help. You know there are people that are trying to kill you. This is more than just, hey, I'm gonna pay you for this one thing. This
It's like, whatever.
Get your ID and I'll get your
This-
boarding.
This idea is for the asylum. This is your thing.
You're really frustrating me.
I'm not a rich man, but I'm trying to help you.
Are you hungry?
I'm not that rich. I was trying to save other people's lives by doing this asylum thing.
Well, I don't know anybody that I'm helping in this. I think it behooves you to
Behoovers.
put the funds up to get me in to your plan.
Are we really gonna do this?
I'm going to pay all you guys are talking about.
Why?
He
Did I
loves
not
his
explain
game
it?
money.
You're a putz, Mr. Scott.
At least I'm not a Hutz.
Anymore.
I didn't agree to be buying your freaking IDs. I was never asked of me, and I am frustrated that you're just springing this on me now.
The way I see it, we're checking me into the asylum on your dime. And that's going to include documents if we need them.
You said you would help us. I didn't ask you to pay me for shooting that guy.
That's good because it didn't cost you anything.
Bullet.
I'll be happy to buy you a bullet.
We staked out your place for you. I think this at least covers us helping you.
You staked out my place for 2 days. I'm going into the asylum for a lot longer than that.
You need boarding anyway. Your boat isn't gone, and that's your house.
It's true, but if I wasn't going to be in the asylum, I could be trying to get the boat back. Once I get the boat back, I can be making
Wait, how are
money.
you trying to get the boat back?
You know,
Is it what I missed? Are they still arguing about this?
Yes.
Are you really?
yeah,
Well,
right?
I'm frustrated because he's talking like he normally talks when he's being stubborn, and it's actually frustrating me. It's fine, whatever, I'm paying for it.
Okay, so you finally pay. Murray Stein looks very uncomfortable. Says, okay. He takes the money and he tells you to come back tomorrow around noon. 11. On your way out, he grabs you by the arm. He's like, yeah, you treat your wife better. You can make a listen check to see if you overhear that. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then you guys go out. You find Bridges in the lobby.
Dice? No.
Big fat guy. Flies are buzzing around him behind the desk. Is still like watching you carefully.
Yes.
And anything else you guys want to do that day?
I'll probably just go back to work.
Okay. So on Tuesday, you go and you pick up the Tuesday the 24th. You pick up the ID. Looks good. What name did you want? He would have asked you for a name before you left. He can just make one up if you wanted to go that way.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm not using this ID for more than like a week or two.
Okay, so you're John Thompson.
John Putz Thompson.
Just John Thompson. And it looks
John
pretty
Peterson.
good. It looks pretty good. It's your driver's license, and there you go. Did you bring Bridges back when you come back?
No.
Okay, so it's just the two of you. Okay. So if you're satisfied,
I'm at work.
As soon as he hands it up, I'm like, aha, you're under arrest.
do you really?
Just to freak him out.
It does. You pull a gun on him?
No.
Oh. 'Cause you did like this.
Ah!
He's like, I knew it! He runs across the room. He's heading for the
Here's
fire
some-
escape.
It was, I pulled out
Oh, you
my
have
money.
money?
Yeah, I
He
pulled
goes-
out, aha.
What? Okay, he's
Here's the
really
other half.
flipping out. He starts sweating again.
Joke in these situations.
He's literally taken aback and he's looking around like he's looking for a place to run. But
Here's
the money's
money.
right there.
Here's the money.
Wait, what? Wait, are you a cop?
No.
Are you?
Oops.
He very carefully takes the money. He looks scared to death. So it's another $25, right?
Right.
Okay, so
And mine now. I'll take Natalie Porter.
so he asked if you want to do it the same way. 25 in advance and then 25 after.
I'll give you 50 now. You can make both, and I'll come back in a couple days.
Okay. So you want a Natalie Porter, and what else do you want?
That's a good question.
Okay. You have had overnight to think about this, Nissa, so there's no rush.
And you
Sure,
can go ahead
you
and
say
start on
that.
my other one too.
Okay. Do you have a preference for a name for the
Chet
second?
Manley.
What?
Really?
Chet Manley.
Chet Manley.
Nice.
Okay.
He doesn't have to.
Chester Manley. And driver's license back then didn't have
It's
photographs
Archer,
on it or anything like that.
Right.
It's Archer, right?
They're just cheap little pieces of paper.
If they're cheap, then why does it cost so much?
Because the paper has to be right.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say cheap. But that's what they are. It's just a.
Yeah.
It's like a cardstock almost, I think. Name? Do you have a secondary name? Or do you want to just make one up?
Jessica B.
No, Jessica. Betty.
Betty?
Crocker.
No.
Betty Crocker.
She goes into business as a chef.
Betty. What's Betty short for? Elizabeth?
I think so.
Okay, so we'll say Elizabeth. They like official names.
Turner.
Well, that could be an official name.
Not Betty. Betty?
Well, now it is.
It could have been. If you want Betty, he'll go with Betty.
No.
Which do you would prefer?
Elizabeth is fine.
Okay, Elizabeth. Porter?
No. Why would I use the same last name?
Portman? Smith? Thompson? Jackson? Stein?
Winks.
I'm just kidding. He didn't wink.
I don't get
He said it and he cranked.
His last name is Stein.
Oh, I
That would
It
have
was
been
a
the
joke.
best.
It was a joke.
I see what you did. So you're getting me back for that earlier.
Yeah, that's okay, right?
Ha! You're good. I'm just kidding. No jokes.
Give this guy a heart attack.
Murray. You can use my first name, Elizabeth Murray. That's also a last name.
Well, actually, I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, but it's Murry, not A-Y. How did he spell his Murray? I'll have to look it up. Yeah, he's got an A-Y, so.
Yeah, no.
M-U-R-R-Y, so Elizabeth Murray, no A. Okay. I'll have your Natalie Porter will be ready tomorrow then, and then Elizabeth Murray after that, and then
Whenever.
Mr. Manley.
Yeah, I'm not paying for your other one.
No, that one should be fine.
And you already gave him 50, so all you owe him another 50, and then you'll owe him 50. Okay. Then you guys leave. That was on Tuesday. Anything anybody wants to do on Tuesday?
Yeah, check in.
We're
He's got
at
his idea.
Almost 4 o'clock. Are people on the schedule today? Because we could wrap it up around 4.
Let's just try and get something done with this.
You got a lot done. You caught
Yeah.
one of the cultists who was like following him. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but
what I
if
expected,
we-
but it was something. You got
Yeah,
something.
but it took
done.
us that long to get to the point where we were last week.
True.
Huxtable.
Now Bo just has
Yeah.
to make it to the next
Yeah.
one.
Well, what do you say we check me in and call it there? That way we've
We
made
could
it
do-
further than the last
We
group.
could-
Yeah.
You have to be here the next time.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened with Huxtable. Is they had this whole plan. It was ready to go, and then Kyle couldn't make it. And I understand why. It sucks that there was a funeral, but you have to make a real good effort to be here.
Real good effort.
Because I got 2 out of 3. I was like jazzed. I was like, oh god,
Yeah.
it's gonna be here. We'll actually move forward with the storyline. Okay, so you're checking yourself in though, right?
If
No
you don't,
connection
the
to
cult
these
thing's gonna
people.
happen and we're gonna lose.
Right. So
Okay.
we'll come.
Is that going to be on Tuesday, or do you want to wait another day? It's afternoon. It's just afternoon on Tuesday when you picked up the fake ID. It's up to you guys whether or not you want to wait another day or go today.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Okay.
Tired of sleeping on the street.
You're not sleeping on the street.
Where's he sleep?
Probably in my house somewhere.
Okay, so you're on a couch because you've got a little 1-bedroom apartment. Didn't you get kind of a really
yeah.
inexpensive one? Yeah, she's got a couch you can
Gross.
sleep on, so that was nice. Aw. She
Mad.
presents you with a bill when she's done. No.
Yeah.
I'm about to say your character's pretty nice to him. After that.
Fix your own fucking dinner.
That's why I needed to check into the asylum.
Only doing this for Manfred, not for you.
Okay, so
I do
I could
everything.
say the
for-
same.
I
So
do
Tuesday
everything for
afternoon,
Manfred.
you take the train up to Greenwood. Costs about $1, and wait, maybe probably cheaper than that. Cross town to the asylum, and what's your story? Is the story monsters that you? What's the story? What is what are you gonna? What is your cover story? Even if it's true, what's your cover story? I'm gonna try this freaking cola, just to see
It's
what
not
I've been
bad.
feeding you poor people.
I'm just gonna roll with like really basic, like been going through a rough time, and I just need to ground myself.
Okay, so you're not giving any real
Okay.
background information at all. Okay, no, that's fair.
Yeah, but the name I'm under.
Oh,
now
wait a minute.
wasn't
Did you give him
salted.
some money? Because they're probably going to want some money up front. How much did you give him?
I would have found out how much it cost.
$200 a month,
Okay.
which is a
So-
lot.
How much would they ask for it front? Like all like.
They
a
probably
whole
want it a
month?
month in advance.
But he doesn't know that he wants to be a month there.
They can, then they, well, what you find out, yeah, they'll probably want it all in advance. Even if, and if he leaves early, then they can
Prorated.
prorate it back and give him a refund.
Freaking right. Trying-
That's your guess. And this is
Right.
just, you found out how much it was per month, and now you're making assumptions based on the medical profession that you are familiar with. So that is probably what will happen. And I don't know if that's a lot or not.
That is a ton.
I know, but for a psychiatric help.
Let's see if
That's
they
more
actually,
than rent would be.
That's 1/10 of my paycheck. If
It's almost half.
Okay, so we have Tana Band. Let's just see if anywhere.
How much you
says
make?
about-
500 a year.
What?
How is
Yeah,
that?
he does not make much money.
Well, see, now that explains why he's mooching
A
so
little.
hard.
The only reason the only reason he's below the poverty line probably is because his boat's paid for,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have rent.
Yeah, but how much does he charge for charters? $1 per family?
Yeah.
Charge what I can.
Yeah, he probably charges based on what the family
for
can
tips.
pay. Because it's not like he's like part of a business. He's a small business owner, so he's also got the overhead of keeping his boat afloat and that kind of thing, and that comes into it as well, I think. So yeah, he's not very wealthy at all. Methods of restraint.
I'm not a good roller.
Poor Bo's so poor.
I can work with it though.
Patience. We'll say 200 a month. At this juncture, it might change, but I doubt it. Oh wait, what's this?
I need to go bank then.
Heart disease. Yeah, you could. That's gonna be on a Tuesday, so the banks are open. Survival rate, cure rate, number of patients, 0.
Yeah, but I'm at work too. I went back to work. So I'm only doing these things on my lunch breaks.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Ooh, it might be more than that. Release from cell. Voluntary commitment. If you were turned away, although not cheap, private institutions, on average, were less expensive than before. But this is the best one in the country.
Is it in the whole country?
Well, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Is it? Killed me?
Because I don't believe you.
Cure rate. Money can be.
It's all Bo's fault.
Yeah, this is probably actually. Okay, I'm wrong. It's probably about $1,000 a month.
What?
Yeah. Because they've got $1,000 a month is like a private institution.
That's half mine. That's way
A
more.
$200
than
a month institution is
Double
excellent.
yours.
A $20 a month snake pit. And this is this is probably the best one in the area. At least that's the reputation that's got. So that's how much it is. $1,000
Can I call
a month.
Pendergast?
You can.
I'm gonna call Pendergast.
Keep in mind, Pendergast is already paying $1,000 a month for Manfred. Maybe he doesn't look like such a jerk now, huh? He
Maybe
was
I'll
pretty
have-
cold to Pendergast before. Kind of
Really?
yelled at him.
I'm mad at him.
Why?
He ruined Manfred.
He ruined Manfred.
Well, that
He did it on
wasn't
purpose,
his
too.
fault.
Anyway,
Well,
you can call Pendergast. What do you want to try to say to him?
Well, I was actually gonna ask Bridges because he knows him better. If he would call Pendergast and let him know the predicament we're in,
You hold your hand out. She doesn't want to.
and that we're trying to save